everyone. So final video review for this week is for Something's Different by Quinn Ivins. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there is a link within the post. And this is the video review. So Something's Different by Quinn Ivins. This was doubly fantastic. Oh, this was so good. I already love Quinn's stories so much, and then this one was just fantastic. Caitlin reluctantly finds herself covering for her twin sister Chloe at the college where Chloe works, so she can skip town for a week without losing her job. I mean, wouldn't it be great to have a twin that you could just have to work in your place when you just didn't want to go? Then Caitlin meets Ruth, who's the president of the college and Chloe's boss, and she just can't help but find her more intriguing and nothing like how Chloe had discussed and told her. So wanting to get close to Ruth isn't Caitlin's only issue. She really likes Ruth, but Ruth starts paying more attention to who she thinks is Chloe, and then suddenly things are getting out of control because Ruth's never ever paid that much attention to Chloe before. So this was perfect. It was such an amazing story, and it ended up loving the dynamic between Ruth and Caitlin so much more. I really hoped it wasn't all going to go disastrously wrong, and they were just perfect for one another. They were so perfect. Ruth wasn't instantly suspicious of Caitlin turning up in Chloe's place, but every moment she spent trying to put her finger on, what wasn't quite right, was really brilliant. It was fantastic because she knew something wasn't right, but she just wasn't sure what it was, and then she was just putting it down to the fact that Chloe had never had this opportunity to show her skills, and then it wasn't even Chloe. It was great. I loved it. It was a brilliant premise for the story, and she kept dismissing those early inclinations that something wasn't right, and so I was even more excited then, because I was like, you are implicating yourself in this. So when it does all come out, which I really hope it does, you aren't going to be able to just be like, oh, it's your fault, because you've implicated yourself in it. You've got yourself involved. It was so clever. So she wouldn't be able to put all the blame entirely on Caitlin, because she sort of knew something was off and she should have done more. And she didn't. She just let it go. I adored them together. They were so cute. You could really tell that Caitlin was just such a caring person. She cared about her sister because she, a bit reluctantly, but she went and did this, and it was a big, huge risk. And then she ended up caring so much about Ruth the better she got to know her. She showed her such loyalty, and it was really admirable because she knew what was at stake. She knew what was at stake if Ruth found out who she really was. So she still took that chance. It was amazing. She just knew that covering for Chloe was wrong, but she couldn't. She'd become emotionally and selflessly invested and so passionate about helping Ruth. There was nothing she could do. She had to stay. So Ruth was a force. She really was, and nowhere near as icy as Chloe had made her out. So it was great learning who she really was, and I loved getting to know her. And then Caitlin began developing this relationship, and I just hope that if Ruth discovered the truth, she was going to remember everything that her and Caitlin had been through, literally everything, and that it wasn't Chloe who she thought had been there, it was Caitlin, and that they had this connection, that she shouldn't ignore it because it was such a good one. Therefore she would consider whether it was really worth losing everything she'd built with Caitlin if she found out. So absolutely fantastic story. Completely adored it. Can't wait to read it again and again. It's one of those really fantastic stories that you get drawn into, and then that's it. You're sort of like, I love it. I loved it so much, and I cannot recommend it enough. It's a fantastic story that I really enjoyed, and I hope you will too. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of Something's Different by Quinn Ivins, which I really hope you will, because I know you're going to have so much fun reading it. If you've read Something Different, I would love to know what you thought of it. So please do comment, please do share, because I loved it so much. It was so good. If you haven't read it yet, but you're planning to read it, it's on your read list, so you're now super intrigued and thinking, I need to read that story. It sounds fabulous. It is. Then please do comment. Please do let us know that you're interested in reading it. And if you do read it, I hope you do have as much fun as I did. It was really fun. Every turn of the page brought something new and something fun. So I really hope you will enjoy it. Bye.